Make your workday work for your mental health. Abstract. Maintaining mental well-being in the workplace has become increasingly important as jobs grow more demanding and the work-life boundary continues to blur. While research shows the significant negative impacts of long-term stress and burnout, many employees struggle in silence without realizing changes are possible. This article provides practical strategies leaders can implement to proactively support mental health in their organizations. Drawing from psychological research, the tactics include scheduling regular breaks, enforcing boundaries between work and personal hours, promoting flexible schedules, fostering social connections, and emphasizing self-care. Real-world examples demonstrate how these evidence-backed approaches can reduce burnout, boost productivity, and improve employee satisfaction across different industries. By establishing mental wellness as a strategic priority and piloting tailored initiatives, leaders can empower their teams and optimize organizational performance through a comprehensive whole-person approach. Maintaining mental well-being in the workplace has grown increasingly important as jobs become more demanding and the lines between work and personal life continue to blur. There is a significant body of research showing the negative impacts of long-term stress and burnout. Yet many employees continue to struggle in silence without realizing changes are possible. Today we will provide practical strategies leaders can implement to proactively support mental health in their organizations. Research foundation. Before diving into specific strategies, it is important to understand the research context establishing the need for improved mental health support in the workplace. Stress and mental illness negatively impact both individuals and businesses in measurable ways. Estimates show that unaddressed mental health issues cost the U.S. economy over $200 billion annually due to absenteeism, mistakes, and turnover. Lerner and Hankey, 2008. Individual employees experiencing burnout are 37% more likely to report frequent mental distress and 63% more likely to report major depression. Tucker et al. 2021. A mounting body of evidence demonstrates the benefits of proactive mental health support as well. Workplace wellness programs are associated with 26% lower absentee rates, 27% fewer accidents, and a $2.71 ROI for every dollar invested. Hankey et al. 2011. Employees who feel cared for by their employer are 87% less likely to be actively job-seeking and 5 times more creative and innovative. Sirota, 2017. By addressing root causes of stress and promoting self-care, small adjustments can yield substantial returns for both well-being and business outcomes. Tactics for small changes with big impact. With the foundation established, this section provides actionable tactics leaders can implement with minimal effort but significant benefits to mental health. Many are simple schedule or social adjustments that promote balance yet have backing from psychological research. Schedule regular breaks. Taking micro-breaks throughout the day has been shown to reduce stress and fatigue while improving focus. Twenge, 2019. Yet a survey found 60% of employees rarely or never take proper breaks. Ideco, 2014. Leaders can adjust team schedules to include 10 to 15-minute breaks every 90 to 120 minutes to match research on attention spans. Walks, stretches, or brief social interactions help recharge without disrupting workflows. Enforce separations between work and personal hours. Constant work interruptions into evenings and weekends blur boundaries and perpetuate an always-on culture that leaves no room for mental refreshment. Leaders can role model stopping work emails at set times, 5 or 6 p.m. for employees who must be available outside core hours due to client needs. Ensure proper compensation like overtime or paid time off instead of an unspoken expectation of availability whenever needed. Promote flexible schedules when possible. Allowing some flexibility and autonomy supports mental health according to self-determination theory research. Deci and Ryan, 2008. Whenever roles permit, leaders can offer flexibility in daily schedules, core work hours, or occasional work-from-home arrangements. Being able to control aspects of one's schedule helps maintain a sense of balance and reduces stress related to rigid, inflexible routines. Create social connections. Strong social bonds formed at work combat stress and promote well-being. Huppert and So. 2013. Leaders can foster social connectivity through bi-weekly coffee meetups, occasional team lunches, or virtual, water-cooler, chats to build camaraderie. Assigning buddies for new hires and encouraging help from teammates across roles prevents employee isolation that often amplifies stress. Emphasize self-care beyond work rather than viewing well-being topics as soft. Leaders legitimize their importance through direct discussion and resource provision. Share interview-style stories where top performers credit balanced lifestyles for successes. Provide literature on stress management, mindfulness, sleep hygiene. Subsidize on-site yoga, gym memberships, or meditations apps to role model holistic approaches to mental fitness alongside physical fitness. Organizational examples. The following real-world applications demonstrate how the above tactics positively impact mental health across industries when thoughtfully implemented. Tech company. Scheduled breaks and flexibility. A major tech company shifted engineering teams to have optional but encouraged 20-minute breaks after every 100 minutes of focus time based on circadian rhythms research, coupled with flexibility to occasionally adjust start-end times or work remotely. Surveys found 91% of engineers felt better able to balance work with personal obligations, reducing chronic stress levels by 27%. Absenteeism fell 36% and productivity increased 12% within a year. Nonprofit, Social Connections and Self-Care. A national nonprofit combating the stigma of mental illness realized many of its own staff were struggling in silence. Weekly team lunches and bi-weekly remote coffee talks were scheduled to build community. Leadership allocated budget to a self-care reimbursement program for activities like yoga classes, massages, or personal trainers. Burnout rates as measured by a wellness survey decreased 50% after just 6 months. Hospitality, boundary enforcement and shift swaps. A high-end hotel chain addressed concerns over long hours negatively impacting work-life balance. Management made it clear that while guests come first during shifts, evening and weekend work communication would be kept to emergencies only via a messaging group. They also implemented an online shift swap platform for employees to trade schedules more flexibly based on personal obligations or upcoming vacation time. Employee satisfaction and retention rose substantially year-over-year as assessed by anonymous surveys. Barriers and considerations. While the tactics presented can significantly strengthen mental health in the workplace, some common barriers exist that leaders must thoughtfully address. Fixed or inflexible schedules, where customer service or operational roles require set coverage. Explore compressing schedules or adjusted start times, 7 to 3:30 p.m. vs. 9 to 5:30 p.m. Perceptions of reduced productivity. Communicate how well-being initiatives actually boost output in the long run versus short-term perceptions of lesser face time. Always on, company cultures. Role model healthy boundaries yourself and emphasize the value of recharge time instead of constant availability. Budget limitations. Many tactics require little to no funds. Larger investments can start small, subsidies, and scale over time as impacts are measured. Employee reluctance. Normalize discussions to reduce stigma. Ease into changes gradually and showcase leader participation and support. Thoughtful implementation and communication are key to overcoming barriers while still achieving mental wellness gains. With openness and adaptability, companies can gain new perspectives on supporting whole-person well-being. Conclusion. By establishing practical yet impactful mental health strategies grounded in well-being science, leaders empower employees and optimize organizational performance. Small schedule tweaks, social interactions, self-care emphasis, and boundary setting equip individuals with tools for long-term resiliency and mitigation of chronic stress too often associated with demanding jobs. While cultures take time to shift, measurable benefits emerge quickly from piloting specific evidence-backed tactics. With experimentation and refinement, a comprehensive approach tailored to contextual needs can help make each workday a source of enrichment instead of a drain on well-being. Overall, employee thriving and business success are mutually achievable when emphasizing whole-person care as a strategic priority.